Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ek is so bly my partner is aan Priska. Because was out with a kakapinel laborat lang as ons Engels praat. But my partner, he's selling some good stuff. And if you use that good stuff, dan praat jy net Engels. Okay. Okay. This is our partners. This is Idris Valley Primary School. I don't love to write Idris Valley Primary School. Ons school se naam is Idris Valley. Not Idris Valley. Yes, but now it's English. And I didn't even drink from that wine. Cyber Seller. That is now David Company. So, come teens, waar kom ek was hier? Oh, daar gaat die slide.
Fancy.
Teens, can I get back to David, please? Isn't die, ek het die app op Macintosh vir my, sê. Wat hoor ek, mam? Kijk nou daar. Say. You see, you lucky. I'm not a principal. Otherwise, we will be here the whole night. I'm the deputy principal. We the doers at the school. We don't talk a lot, we do the things. So, the principal is Mr. Hyman Titus, not well tonight. So, and there's David. David is an arrow one. You see this? That's it. Now, our school vision and mission of the school is to establish hope within the school community by developing every learner's full holistic potential through quality education. Guys, we as a community sit together to develop this vision and mission. That's from the parents, the learners, and the teachers. We work a lot of hours, a lot of days after school to develop this. The mission to improve parent participation, establish a culture of learning, communicating values, and to address obstacles. The real challenge is the last part, the values. That's the real challenge. We try to move away from all that code of conduct and try to concentrate on the values. Respect, culture of learning, integrity, I'm sorry, you can know what they said. Good manners and ownership. Hierdie goed het ook in Afrikaans, maar hulle sê om vandaan in Engels aanbied, ek weet nie hoekom nie. Okay. Tiens, did you put this bouncing in there? But I didn't put it there. We're actually doing well in sports. Our school doing well in sports, especially chess. And a lot of our children get that national district colors, Bulan colors. We also do well in soccer and other sport. Okay, that's it. The other thing where we can do well is culture. We have culture evening, a 2-day culture evening, all the dances, the choirs, and the dramas we do, and great support from our parents. Yeah. That's how our school operates. And very important, academics. We do well at academics. Teachers working hard, dedicated to the work in the schools, and we're proud to say that we having problems to get learners at our school because our records, there's all the feed coming to our school. So that's why we're doing good. That's about our school. David, maybe you can tell me something about your company. Yes, short.
Short, yeah. We sell wine online, like Take a Lot for for wine.
Sien julle ek bly is ek het 'n Afrikaanse partner. Ons praat nie baie nie. Okay, that's ek wil sê mos ons ongelukkig het ons nie gedrink nie. Anders het ons baie Engels gepraat. We can do it afterwards. Okay. Now we have first I want to say thank you to Partners for Possibility to bring David on our path. What we mostly enjoy of our partners, the discussion around it with your partner, where you sit down and talk about things, the planning about things, and also looking for funding. Ek vat vir David saam mee. Okay, then we're looking for funding. So that's what's nice about the partners. There's a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, not challenges, a lot of things we have to do. We didn't have a war. Waar embryos? Embryos, ons het ook, jy skoot nie, hoe skoot hulle nie saal het, ons het ook nie saal nie. So, but through our discussions, we try to implement grade 0 classes at our school. That was our focus, that was our project. Now, that will cost a lot of money. We need about 1.3 million, David? Yes. But we get some funding, but not enough. But we have enough to draw some plans. So we have a start. We have a start with 3 classes. We have the grade R's, but we're going to go further down the road and give the grade 0s also before the grade R's. So that was our project, and we're still working on it. And I hope we're going to finish that project within the 2-3 years coming with David. He still be my partner, even if this project will stop. We go further. Challenges through the year. We all have busy programs. David, you have a business to run. I am sorry to tell you that I only attend one of that workshops. The time to think, only one. Yes, sorry. I am the deputy principal. I have to do the work at school. 2 days away from school for me, in school time, not working. No, that was a very, very big challenge. That one day time for things, one day was okay. 2 days, not working, not in school time. Sorry, guys. You ask for challenges, that's my challenge. It was very difficult for me and David to come together. If I'm available, he's not available. And that was also a great challenge. But a big thanks to PFP to put David on our road. And David, thank you very much for your willingness to be Idas Valley Primary's partner. God bless.
That slide. I actually just want to say one thing, because for me, not a couple of thoughts, but one thing is, it's easy, it's high and lofty words. It's very easy to write this on a wall and tell people that's what you stand for. They didn't have to write it on a wall. When I walked into that school and I meet Richard and Hyman and the children, and I felt that, and I could see that. So, I mean, that for me was the thing, that they managed to take that from a wall and write it on the children's hearts, which is really amazing. Then just a bit of my experience, but end of last year, I had a girl from Stanford University that was doing an intern with us, and she applied for Harvard, Yale, Stanford. She got approved for all 3. She chose Stanford, which is, I mean, those 3 universities I've mentioned are the top 3 universities in the world. And if you get access to them, you're basically in the top 0.1% in the world. So I was working with this girl, and at one stage I had to ask her for a password for a database, and she said it was Algernon, which is a very weird word that you don't come across every day. But I remember it from a short story I did at school. And I asked her, so what's the story behind this word? And she said it's a short story she did at school that she remembered. And that moment, I realized that education is the great equalizer. For I came from a very small school, Karoo, and it's basic and simple, but we had the same educational access. And at the end of the day, even though we come from different sides of the world, we were just equalized. And so basically tonight, I just want to say two things. The one thing is, our future is in good hands. And I'm by the day growing more and more excited about the future of South Africa. And the reason our future is in good hands is because of these principles sitting tonight here. And I know there's obstacles, I know there's challenges. And tonight we've reiterated a bunch of that. But we are still in good hands. And as I said, Iris Valley is a well-run school. Its vision, its character is worth much praise. And I've been so much impressed with what I found there. And just quickly on our year, what we're working towards is establishing grade zero, graad nul facilities. And the whole idea behind that is when kids come to school, that they are not already behind, so that they can hit the ground running. Because if you fall behind in the beginning, you're going to carry that throughout till the end. And we've made some great progress towards that, have some partial funding, and hopefully we'll soon be able to at least put down the skeleton for that and work towards that dream. So I just want to say thank you for Ambrose, Mupume, Anthea, Sister Lucy, Richard, Paul, and Hyman, who isn't here, and Franklin. Guys, you are the shoulders upon which our future stands. So that was the first point, is to say that our future is in good hands. And the second point is a continuation of the first point. And it says that our future is in good hands, but each of us need to play our part to assist those in whose hands our future lies.